So I think I'm supposed to start this video by saying this isn't clickbait, but by the end, it probably will be. But what I can definitively tell you is that this is the last video I'm recording in this studio. It is also the last video I'm recording in 2022, and it is the last thing I'm doing on YouTube for a long while. Yep, vidIQ family, it's time for me to say goodbye. Matt Koval recently made a video where he estimated that the average career span of a creator is between 5 and 7 years. And you know what? I think he might be onto something, because I am 6 years and 6 months into this vidIQ gig. It has been an incredible journey from faceless videos to terrible green screen to what you see today. And a good long while ago, I wrote on one of the walls of this office that you never see 2 goals. And they were quite outrageous: to achieve 1 million subscribers and 100 million views. And I joked that if I ever reached these goals, I'd threaten to retire. I set those goals and said those things because when I started at vidIQ, I never thought I would come close to either of those goals. Well, thanks to all of you, the eagle has landed. So after well over 1,000 videos on the vidIQ channel, hundreds of live streams, at least 5,000 channels audited, and I think I've calculated this correctly, 433 years of watch time on the channel, it's time to take a step back. As you all well know, YouTube is hard work. And whether you believe this or not, it doesn't get any easier the more successful you get. Creators who are passionate about their craft and maintain the desire to deliver value to their audience put more and more pressure on themselves to do better. Now, I never want to say that YouTube is a slog because of the opportunities and the freedom it's afforded me, but it is relentless. Now, when I think about this internally, it doesn't feel to me as if I'm suffering from creator burnout. But what I do get this sense of is accumulated fatigue. I actually remember back in the summer of this year, I got to a point where all of a sudden, I literally didn't have any video ideas, which for me is unheard of. As a content creator, I pride myself on that instant spark of inspiration. It's a skill that I've always had from the moment I first press record on a video. But for 2 weeks over the summer, I suddenly lost that spark, and I knew I had to do something about it before it got worse. So this isn't any sort of knee-jerk reaction. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Actually, almost 2 years. I knew at some point that I wanted to take a break from YouTube, and I feel as if now is the best time to do it for my mental health. But I walk away from this stage of my career feeling immensely proud on what I and the team have achieved on the channel and creatively fulfilled. So since I'm not going to be doing any of this anymore, it's time for a little bit of a wardrobe change. Ah yes, VGJ, the Video Gadgets Journal. This is where it all started for me on YouTube. Apart from one random video I posted a couple of weeks ago, I haven't done anything on this channel for over 4 years. Passive income for the win, by the way. This is what helped me get my start on YouTube, but it's also what helped me join vidIQ. This was a video that literally changed everything. A simple tutorial on how to copy tags. I don't even know if they were useful back then, but how to copy tags very easily through vidIQ's tools. And to this day, it's only got a few thousand views, but I posted a tweet to vidIQ, and from that point on, the relationship began. And it's a partnership primarily with this person over here, one of the founders and CEO of vidIQ. Yes, that's a revelation for you folks. I do not own vidIQ, nor do I run it. But he is also called Rob, and he stole all of my hair. Rob Sandy was not only the person who put faith in a creator who didn't know how to use green screens, but also allowed that creator complete creative control over the vidIQ channel. And that, I believe, is one of the keys to our success. It allowed me, the content creator, to put you, the audience, first. So I have Rob to thank for helping me transform my passionate hobby into an incredibly rewarding career. But it's not just about what you see in front of a camera and related to the YouTube channel and the business. Just like every other creator, there is a personal side to all of this that you rarely see on the channel. To do what I do today, I had to make a pretty big leap of faith. Here I was with a very stable job and career, and I was thinking about jumping ship and joining a tech startup with a very unknown future. And I wouldn't have done any of this without the support of my girlfriend at the time. I remember at the time when I was trying to make the decision whether or not to join vidIQ, my girlfriend and I went to a place called White Spot in Vancouver, and we had kind of a career summit where we listed all of the pros of joining vidIQ and all of the cons of leaving my then job. And not once did Sarah force upon me what she wanted or her desires. She was fully supportive of whatever decision I took, even if it put her at risk in terms of our income. With her support, the decision became very clear and quite easy. And I'm happy to say that the next decision was pretty easy as well, because Sarah is now my wife. She's my rock. She's my support system. She protects me from all of this YouTube madness. Without Sarah, I get pulled far too into this creative universe and burn myself out probably within days. But I did have to get her permission for the pictures I'm using on this video, so she knows I'm talking about her. Love you, baby. And so, as a family, with Jasper of course, we've decided to embark on a new adventure. We're leaving our home in Canada to return back to our original home, the UK. As you can imagine, that's going to be quite a busy and stressful period, and it's going to leave me without all of this stuff for a good while. But thankfully, for all of you, vidIQ is no longer a one-man gang. You are going to be in the very safe and capable hands of Dan, who's been here for years, and of course, the two Alinas, our creative producer and editor, who work behind the scenes. But on top of that, there's also a huge bunch of people, both regulars and guests, past and present, who've helped on the channel. And I'm going to try and reel off as many names as I can remember. So we've got Jeremy, Leron, Travis, when he's not savage. You're fired! Jeff, Viper, Alexi, Desiree, Sean, Heather, Nolan, Omar, Ben, Jade, Ben and Michaela, Ed, Jake, Nate, and a bunch more people who've been on the channel but whose names escape me. I apologise, but I thank you. All of these people, along with what I consider the founding fathers of YouTube education, Darrell Leaves and Tim Schmoyer, who recently joined vidIQ, are people who just want to help creators find their passion and their place on YouTube. And whether or not you see these people again on vidIQ, you should definitely check them out because they will help you grow your channel. But now to address the big elephant in the room. Not sure currently where it is, but I know all of you are asking, what is Rob doing next? Let's find out. It's time for the big reveal. Yeah, not going anywhere. Told you it was clickbait. vidIQ is my home. It's our home. We're all part of the same family. So I'm just taking some time to rest and recharge and build a brand new studio. And yes, I promise you, my number one priority is to find a proper place for this. And weirdly, although I'm going to be away, I'm not actually going anywhere on the channel. I've already filmed tons of stuff in advance, and you'll be watching me well into the new year. In fact, if you want to play a fun game over the next couple of months, that is going to be up, down, left and right, continuity errors everywhere. So yeah, I am leaving and I'm not leaving, and someone is going to spoil all of this in the comments below. But if you stuck around to the end, that shows that you care and I care about you. I'll see you soon, and I can't wait to get my revenge on Savage.